Good evening, SLU. I'm Maggie Sevchek.
And I'm Kareem Johnson. Welcome to SLU News 22.
Our top story tonight is the upcoming SGA presidential elections. Running for head of the Student Government Association this year is Senator Brian Hackworth Jr., the Remedy ticket candidate represented by the color black, and running for the Next Step ticket represented by the color red is Vice President Michael Harris.
Hackworth is a junior working towards a degree in philosophy and political science. He serves on SGA as a commuter senator. Harris is a sophomore and serves as administrative vice president in the Student Government Association. SGA will be hosting a debate on Tuesday to give students a chance to hear each candidate's views on the issues. The debate will be held in the St. Louis room of the BSC from 5 to 6 p.m. The SGA elections will be held on February 23rd, and we'll be providing live coverage right here on SLU TV.
February is Black History Month, and SLU is celebrating through a wide array of events. Organized by SLU's Black Student Alliance, this month's theme is Essence of a Culture. This month is an opportunity to reflect on an important part of American history, culture, and heritage. This week, BSA will host a game and trivia night on Tuesday in the lower level of Clemens Hall, and Saturday they will host a talent show along with Harris Stowe State College. That event will take place at Harris Stowe at 7 p.m.
While New Year's Eve ended just over 6 weeks ago for some, for others it was just the beginning. Last night, hundreds of SLU students came out to celebrate Chinese New Year, and just like a Chinese firecracker, the celebration went off with a bang. Priscilla Lichty reports.
Chinese New Year, a time for dancing, laughing, celebrating with friends, and oh yeah, eating lots of Chinese food. Hundreds of SLU students came out to celebrate the Year of the Ox on Saturday with plenty of fanfare and plenty of entertainment. Students displayed a vast array of talents from dancing Chinese choreography, to singing ballads from a Chinese opera, to playing a piece on the traditional Chinese instrument known as the Yang Qin. Many students came out wearing traditional Chinese outfits so as to demonstrate the pride they have for their culture. All in all, the night turned out to be a great success, and study abroad students got a pleasant reminder of what it feels like to be home. But even if the students couldn't be home in China to celebrate with their families, they were still consoled by the fact that they had each other.
It's pretty different, but at home we have families, but here we have friends. We do hang out each other a lot, and so we have a lot of fun.
Priscilla Lichty, reporting for SLU TV News, Channel 22.
SLU News meteorologist David Keller is here with a first look at our forecast. How's it looking out there, David?
You know, it's looking pretty good. It was a little cooler today than yesterday, but we can expect a big warm-up for tomorrow with a pretty good chance of rain. Currently, temperatures out there are in the 40s. It's 43 degrees here in St. Louis. Out in Chesterfield, it's 46, and in St. Charles, it's also 43 degrees. Down to our south in Farmington, it's 48 degrees. But we're expecting a big warm-up for tomorrow, so stay tuned for our forecast coming up in a little bit.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with entertainment news.
Build by the science guy.
21st Annual Grammy Awards took place this past Sunday in Los Angeles, California. This year's show featured performances by U2, Carrie Underwood, Coldplay, Katy Perry, the Jonas Brothers, Jennifer Hudson, and many more.
Next Monday, cast members from the Broadway production of Spring Awakening will be here at SLU singing songs from their hit show. Student groups Beyond All Reason and Bare Naked Statues will also sing a few songs. The event will take place in DeBerg 157 from 7 to 10 p.m. on Monday, February 16th. Spring Awakening will be at Fox from February 10th to the 22nd.
Eight-time Olympic gold medalist Michael Phelps is in the news this week for photos that emerged of him inhaling from a marijuana pipe. The U.S. Swimming Association has put Phelps on a 3-month suspension. The incident has cost Phelps at least one sponsor deal, and there's no word how this will affect his chances in being part of the U.S. team headed for Rome for the World Championships. Phelps says the punishment is fair.
This past week at the box office, the much-anticipated film He's Just Not That Into You, starring Jennifer Aniston, Drew Barrymore, and Ben Affleck, among other A-listers, won its opening weekend, raking in $27.5 million. The action thriller Taken came in at number 2 with $20.3 million, and the 3D flick Coraline came in at number 3 with $16.3.
Coming up in weather, we'll have David Keller here giving us this week's forecast. Stay with us.
Are you tired of living in a box? Open the front door to a life of living outside the box. Front Door offers you the freedom to live in 7 convenient area locations. Their all-inclusive rents mean you can move right in without the hassle of setting up various utilities and services. It's all included in your one bill living. You can feel safe at home with Front Door. Their properties feature state-of-the-art secure access systems, security cameras, and roaming night staff. Locked out? Got an emergency? Assistance is right around the corner. Front Door's 24-hour service department is only a computer click or phone call away. Front Door is committed to building a better student community by providing killer amenities and hosting annual parties. Safety, service, convenience, and community. Front Door is your source for great places to live in St. Louis. Check it out online at frontdoorstl.com or give them a call at 314-446-4501.
Welcome back. David Keller joins us now from the Billiken Forecast Center. David, what's in store for us this week, and what happened to those warmer temperatures?
Well, we had a cool front move through early this morning and dropped our temperatures into the 40s for this afternoon. But we have a big warm-up in store for tomorrow. But before we get to that, highs today was 57 degrees early this morning. That was before a cold front moved through. Out at Lambert, they hit 58. That was right after midnight. This morning, temperatures fell to 34 degrees before the sun came up, and then we warmed back up into the 40s this afternoon. Now, currently on our radar and satellite, you can see all this clouds and then rain out to our west. That's associated with a storm system that will be moving our way for tomorrow. Overnight tonight, that warm front will stay to our south, will be locked into the clouds, and temperatures will not fall very far overnight tonight. For tomorrow, that warm front will be picking up steam to our west. It'll develop some rain and thunderstorms as we go into the afternoon. In fact, we could have some heavy rain tomorrow afternoon if everything works out just right. Monday night, that warm front moves off to the east, and we'll have some very strong southerly winds. That keeps the temperatures up near 50 overnight Monday. And then Tuesday into Wednesday, another storm system begins to affect the region. It develops off to our west, and as it moves up, another shot of really warm air comes in for Tuesday. However, that also means we'll have some energy for some strong thunderstorms. There's a chance of severe weather Tuesday night into Wednesday, and also some very heavy rain possible. Rain totals Monday through Wednesday could be very heavy in some places. We're looking at a possibility of 2 inches or more of rain here in St. Louis. Some areas could experience flooding if the rain comes down too heavy too quickly. And then around this area, they're expecting possibility of 1 inch of rain or more. So So here's your forecast for Monday when you wake up in the morning. 45 degrees, much warmer than we saw this morning after that cold front comes through. Winds will be picking up out of the south. By noon, the winds will be really gusty out of the south at 25 miles an hour. That chance of rain moves in with possible thunderstorms. And then by 4 p.m., we could experience some areas of heavy rain as we see a high of 63 degrees as those gusty south winds continue. And then by 7 p.m., temperatures do not fall back very far, only down to 57 degrees with a continued chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now here's your 7-day forecast. For Monday, once again, we're expecting a high of 63 degrees with a very good chance of rain Monday night into Tuesday. On Tuesday, that very warm air moves ahead of that storm system, and we see a high near 70. Some areas to our south could be well into the 70s. And then that line of very strong thunderstorms comes through Tuesday night into Wednesday. We could see some heavy rain and possible severe weather and flooding in some areas. That cools us off for Wednesday all the way down to 50. Wednesday night, if there's still a little moisture around, we could see a few snowflakes. On Thursday, a high of 49, cooling off a little bit for Friday. And then for Saturday and Sunday, yes, that is a chance of snow you see there as temperatures fall back into the 30s. So it looks like winter will be making a comeback for next weekend. Back to you, Kareem.
Thanks, David. For David's full weekend weather report, visit SLUconnection.com.
Up next, we'll have some national news. Stay with us.
Science guy.
In national news, despite conflict between Democrats and Republicans, the $827 billion stimulus bill proposed by President Barack Obama is expected to pass this week. Both parties have suggested ways to lessen the cost of the bill. The Senate is headed towards a vote early this week.
And in national news, Australian wildfires have killed over 100 people this past weekend, and the count is still rising. It's been called one of the worst fires in the nation's history. 50,000 acres of land and over 640 homes were destroyed in the fires. A combination of drought and one of the most powerful heat waves in their history has made this an unusual occurrence, and an especially tragic one.
This past weekend, about 150 people were trapped on a slab of ice about 8 miles wide that had broken free from Ohio's Lake Erie shoreline. The rescue is still underway. As of now, over half of those trapped have been rescued. Still looking for something to do this Valentine's Day? Up next, we've got some suggestions. Stay with us.
Build by the science guy.
Are you tired of living in a box? Open the front door to a life of living outside the box. Front Door offers you the freedom to live in 7 convenient area locations. Their all-inclusive rents mean you can move right in without the hassle of setting up various utilities and services. It's all included in your one bill living. You can feel safe at home with Front Door. Their properties feature state-of-the-art secure access systems, security cameras, and roaming night staff. Locked out? Got an emergency? Assistance is right around the corner. Front Door's 24-hour service department is only a computer click or phone call away. Front Door is committed to building a better student community by providing killer amenities and hosting annual parties. Safety, service, convenience, and community. Front Door is your source for great places to live in St. Louis. Check it out online at frontdoorstl.com or give them a call at 314-446-4501.
We've got a holiday coming up this weekend, and whether you're excited about it, dreading it, or maybe you just don't really care about it, like it or not, this Saturday is Valentine's Day.
Monday through Thursday, BSA will be selling candy grams to be delivered February 13th. They'll be in the Ritter hallways every day from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're still looking for something to do on Valentine's Day, the Greasy Deck Cafeteria will be offering a great meal. You get your choice of an entree, a salad, and dessert for only $9.99 a person, and Flex is accepted.
Also, some of you might not be aware that White Castle offers up a romantic dinner for 2. You sign up over the phone, and when you get there, it's first class all the way. A special menu, tablecloth, flowers on the table, a waitress, pure class. It's a great way to save a few bucks and still have a nice meal.
That'll do it. Thanks for watching. Catch us next week right here on SLU News 22.
Good night.